Today we're going back to a moment that should have ended the American Revolution before it ever really began. It's August 1776. The ink on the Declaration is barely dry. George Washington and his army, tired, outnumbered, and boxed in, are trapped on the edge of Brooklyn. British forces are closing in. The war, the dream, the whole idea of America, it's about to be snuffed out. And then, something strange happens. A fog rolls in. Thick, heavy, silent. And that fog, it doesn't just hide the army, it saves the revolution. This is the Ripple Trace, and today we are tracing the moment when weather, not strategy, decided the fate of a nation. Washington knew the math. He was outgunned, outflanked, and out of time. So he made a call, a desperate one. In the dead of night, he ordered a full retreat across the East River. Every man, every cannon, and every horse onto boats, quietly. And just as the sun began to rise, the fog came. Not a drizzle, not a haze, but a wall. British scouts, they couldn't see 10 feet in front of them. And behind that curtain of mist, the entire Continental Army slipped away. When the fog lifted, the British found empty trenches. The revolution had vanished. That fog didn't just save lives, it saved time. Time to regroup, to fight again. Because of that escape, Washington could strike back at Trenton, and then Princeton, and then Saratoga. The revolution didn't win because it was stronger. It won because it survived long enough to matter. And that survival? It started with a weather pattern that no one could predict. The ripple didn't stop at the battlefield. That fog gave birth to a country, and that country gave birth to ideas, radical ones. Self-rule, free speech, the right to dissent. Those ideas echoed across oceans. France, Haiti, Latin America. The fog didn't just save a revolution, it saved a philosophy. And here's the insight. Sometimes the most powerful forces in history aren't human at all. But let's trace the ripple that never was. No fog, no escape. The British attack at dawn. Washington is captured, and the army is crushed. The revolution ends in a whisper. And America, it never forms. The colonies remain British. There's no constitution, no Bill of Rights, no global beacon of democracy. The French Revolution? Delayed. World War II? Fought without a U.S. superpower. The world? Unrecognizable. all because a fog bank never rolled in over the East River. And that's the story of the fog that saved a revolution. A moment of nature's mercy that changed the course of history. What about you? What moment of unexpected grace changed your path? Share your story in the comments below. And if you would like to trace more of these strange, powerful currents in history, please hit subscribe and join me next time on The Ripple Trace.